guys, it's me Megan, your favourite podcaster. Today I'm going to be introducing to you a book called Who Was J.K. Rowling by Pam Pollack and Meg Belviso. So who is J.K. Rowling? She is a very famous author of a book called Harry Potter, and it was her dream to become a writer. She was born in England. Her family is Joanne Rowling, which is herself, Diana Rowling, who is her sister, Anne Rowling, who is her mum, and Peter Rowling, who is her dad. She went to Portugal and married a guy called George, and they got divorced, and she went to Edinburgh, Scotland, and married Neil Murray. She was a secretary in London. After she moved to Portugal, she went back to Edinburgh to marry Neil Murray, and she got a job for a French teacher there. So what's so special about her? Well, it's very obvious, isn't it? It's Harry Potter. She got rich because of Harry Potter, and she lives in mansions. She's got 3. One has an underground pool, 24-hour security, electric gates, closed circuit televisions, 31 rooms, and high fences. It also earned her popularity when Christopher Little helped publish her book. She got lots of attention, but she didn't really like it because people were really wanted to take pictures with her and for the newspapers and everything, and she didn't really like to be public, and neither did her daughter Jessica or Neil Murray, which is her boyfriend. They didn't like it either. She got most of her inspiration by Jane Austen. She was Jo's favourite author, and her favourite book from her is called Emma, which is a mystery book by Jane Austen. And she uses similar tactics for Harry Potter when Harry Potter realises that Professor Snape is not trying to kill him but trying to protect him. Did you know that Harry Potter was actually banned before it became really hit? Because people thought that the hero was a wizard and it was encouraging real life witchcraft. But I really disagree because it's literally made up stuff and it has nothing to do with real life witchcraft and it's just fictional. I learned 3 things from JK Rowling. It's that to never give up on your dreams, even if people say it's wrong or impossible, like JK Rowling did when everyone was up against her book and they banned it because it was about witchcraft. She didn't give up. She just kept going. She didn't really care what people said about her book. She just wanted to keep writing and let other people who disagreed on those people who banned her books, that disagreed on those people to read her books because they think they're awesome. And even if at first life isn't really what you expect it to be like, you can still change the way it is. Like when J.K. Rowling was by herself in her house, she was really dreaming to become a writer. Something that I thought about when I read this book was when she became a very, very famous author from a secretary in London to an author, and I thought that was really meaningful. And that if you find that your life isn't really what you want it to be, if you have a dream that you think that other people think will never become true, it doesn't matter because you can change it if you want to. Nobody else can control what you think about. And finally, never get intimidated or discouraged if other people have negative thoughts about your ideas. So even if other people say, no, that is bad, that is wrong, you shouldn't have done that, etc., etc., you should keep going on your dreams just because they are your dreams and nobody can take them away from you. There are lots of ties between the real life and the actual Harry Potter. So she got the idea of Hermione from herself, technically, because she was like Hermione. She was really brainy and really clever, but she quotes that she will never be as clever or as annoying as Hermione was. Ron was from the imitation of one of her friends called Sean. The mirror of the erased was the idea of, because if Jo looked into the mirror to see her, she would see herself with her mum, because her mum was someone that looked up to, and she really missed her because she died because of MS, which is a type of disease. She got the idea of the flying car from Sean's Ford Angelia, which is in the second movie. She got Professor Snape from Mr. Nettleship, who was like Professor Snape. Mr. Nettleship was like Professor Snape, and Professor Snape was like with really lanky hair and like a very stern face, and Mr. Nettleship was exactly like that too. She got the idea of Quidditch when she had a big fight with her boyfriend and she wanted to throw like an iron ball or something at his head while riding a broomstick, and she named it Quidditch. She got the idea of Hogwarts, the Hogwarts Express, because her parents met on a train and she's always loved trains. She got the idea of the scar on Harry Potter's forehead when she was fighting with her sister, which is normally called Dee, that's her nickname, and she threw a battery at her forehead and left a scar right on top of her eyebrow. And Hogwarts, she got it from the idea of Stepstow Castle. It was a very old ancient castle which has technically the most ancient toilet in England. Most ancient toilet in England. There's some character names that are based on like languages and real life stuff. So she named Albus Dumbledore because Albus is a Latin word for white, and Dumbledore is an Old English word for bumblebee because she imagined himself humming to himself like a bee. And she named the Weasley family by her favourite animal, the weasel. Rita Skeeter, who was a reporter that really annoyed Harry in the Triwizard Tournament, her name, which is Skeeter, is a slang word for mosquito. And finally, Peeves. Peeves is another word that means to irritate, and he is a ghost from Harry Potter, and he always likes to play pranks in Hogwarts, like to prank on the kids and on teachers. He once threw a bucket of water on top of Professor McGonagall. I would give a rating of this book 10 out of 10. 6 because it is so informative. It tells me so much background, and it tells me things that I've never known before, like how JK Rowling got the idea of the scar and how she got the idea of the flying car, like those things. I've never known that she had background. I just thought it was like, poof, she got an idea and she just wrote it down. That's it. 4 because of the illustrations make me understand her life so much better, and so I don't get confused because each page has like a context and the picture matches the context. Thanks for being with me today. It's been a pleasure being with you. If you want me to do a podcast on Harry Potter, tell me in the comments below or send me an email. Stay tuned and remember to listen to my other podcasts. Bye!